Everybody. All right. Happy July 4th. There you go. Eastern, New York time. Daily wisdom of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And I'm also looking at my stats. I can request a payout officially on Wednesday. Trading on my phone. $200 off the mentorship. It's always a fantastic success leaves clues. There's a big one, medium one. And then I live traded with you guys. It's just down the hill. Everybody. All right. Happy July 4th. There you go. Today is July 4th. It is 10:49 Eastern, New York time. The market's been open for an hour and 50 minutes. It's open today. It's just a half day. I've already traded last night if you watched episode 3. This is episode 4. So the market's open. It's a half day. Let's take some trades if their setup is there. And let's rock and roll. I am, again, completely out of it. No nightmares last night for the first time. But tossing and turning for whatever reason. But let's rock and roll. Cast some trades. Make a little bit of money. I'll see you in the next clip. Let's go. All right, we're back. Let's rock and roll. We are live. Live trading right now. We got futures. Got the copy trader here. Got my trading view down here. This will go to the mentorship students. And let's wait for a setup. I'm not in anything, but full transparency. Last night, made $1,700 on NQ. So we're already up for the day. Today's a half day. It's July 4th. Futures market is open. So let's see if we can catch anything happening right now. Right now, again, as you can see, no clear direction whatsoever. Let's see if we can hold this level at, what is this? Ooh, almost made that mistake. I was on NQ again here. Oh, thank God I checked. Because I usually trade NQ, but it's similar moving anyway. So like I said, I'm already up for the day, but let's rock and roll. Got my trading journal. You already know, daytradeprofessor.com. If you're following along so far, the books have all the answers if you can't afford anything. Oh, by the way, Easter eggs throughout the video. You got to watch somewhere in the video. I'm going to drop a code to get discounts on the books. And maybe even a discount on the mentorship for September. Maybe. I don't know. We'll think about it. Today is July 4th. Ticker MES. Entries don't have that. All right, let's check it out. You know, I ultimately want to get above 292 to have a happy, safe entry. But I'm too close to resistance, and I don't want what happened yesterday on the recording to happen again. So I'm extra cautious, but I would have went long already. A quick scalp would have been nice. How many points I would have entered? 89, 90, 91. Surprisingly, the market's moving pretty smooth for a half day. Surprisingly. Every part of me wants to go long. But we're at such resistance right here. I'm in. I don't like to be in here. I'd rather wait for the pullback. We're at massive levels of resistance, but I'm in the trade. Stop loss is closed. Candle closed below 289. The candle closes below 289. I'm out the trade. I wouldn't have taken it there. Again, I'm not going to fight the trend. The trend is to the upside, so I'm not going to fight the trend. Now it's moving nice and slow. This is how it moves for those that don't know about the futures. NQ, MES. This is how it moves around 7, 8, 9, 10 p.m., 11 p.m. This is how it moves, nice and gentle, which is not good. This is way too slow. You want quick, fast moves. That 6,292 is just massive resistance. Are going to add to the loser? Hell no. But if you have so much conviction, why don't we just don't do that, man? We got a new 5-minute candle in 30 seconds. Let's see how that looks. Our job is to catch a few points and move on with our day. But slowly tread back up. The long I wanted to take, didn't get in. The short I wanted to take, we're holding above our stop loss area. As long as it holds above there, oof, and that's our stop loss. All right, it's holding on that support. There's another support level there. I didn't make it, but I see it. I don't like the way it's moving now. See the way it's moving? It could do any one thing. Explode to the upside or come back down. It could do any of those things. Short-term trend is to the downside. Upside trend is to the upside. Don't like that new 5-minute at all.
Order filled.
I'm out. What was that loss? 175 times 5. I swear, getting on camera and doing it this way, I become someone else. 875. All right, let's wait for the setup to come our way. We're just not going to short. Now we will wait. You know what's funny? Now that I'm out, it should rocket shit. Now it should just go up much higher. Good job you hit sell. You know what's funny? What I would have taken off camera and what I did on camera are two completely different things. Where I entered, I would have shorty. I would have never gone long. That's why when I'm off camera, I do so well. The most money I make is off camera. Oh, it's too late for any entry now. Too late for any entry now. You know, most of you watching this have to understand that you don't have to record this. You don't have to post this. You have no one to trade for but yourself. What are you going to do? I'm just checking the journal. I'm still up for the week. I mean, for the day. Well, the week too, but for the day. I was up 1.5, 1.6 or something. I don't know. And now I'm up $561. I'm still up. And there's no way I should have gone long at that entry. The worst at that entry. The worst. Well, that long I said would have worked out. Look at that bounce. You guys can't see it here. Why? Where is the price line? A quick move right there. A dead cat bounce. After a drastic drop like that, you get the move to the upside. Let's see. Let's move a little bit up and let's go for a short from there. It's like trading at nighttime. All right, I'm going to take a short here. In a few, we're on a clean downtrend. I'm in. I'm in for the short. We have officially a clean trend to the downside. Had our dead cat bounce. Let's try to ride this down to 6,282. Stop loss above 287. Trade number 2. That long would have been nice. That dead cat bounce long would have been nice. But again, when I'm on camera, I don't know who I become or what happens to me. Can't have that close above there. Reject that. We need to reject that level. That long would have worked out nicely. A quick scalp to the upside and then boom to the short on this. When the market moves like this, don't take any trades. It's way too slow. No clear directions. No clear momentum here. You want a move. Good moves in a direction. Not like this. We need to stay below 288. If we get above 288, you know, that's a wrap. Again, mentorship students, you'll get the recording of the trading view of what my eyes are on in the secret Instagram, in the live trading playlist highlights. So you get a perfect idea.
Order fill.
Trade 2, loss. That was 167 times 5. Now we're negative for the day, $275. We'll go long here.
Order filled.
And stop loss is below 288. Trade number 3, and we're done. Trend has shifted to the upside. I love that new candle that we got on this time frame. Okay. Waiting for a move. Nothing's happening. Just slow move. You know what's interesting? You ever wonder, this happened with me in penny stocks, right? But not in the futures market yet. When you're in the stock trade, you want that big move on your side to happen. You know, sometimes you get those big wicks, the big moves. It's like it always happens on the other side, like yesterday, right? Where you get that big move up. I've been in it, but it would be nice to be in it regularly. But the second you're on the other side, you get those big moves. Oh, isn't that fascinating? Look at this. My God, look at this move. It's like the market's frozen. Like there's no liquidity right now. Let's just get a big pop to the upside. If I was short, it would have happened. No, that's a joke. Don't think like that. Don't think like that. That's a joke. That's a bad mindset. I just made it. I can't make jokes. I was just joking. I got to chill. I can't talk too much. I'm going to get dizzy. I'm fasting today. Fasted yesterday and today. So can't make too many jokes. Can't talk too much. My assistant will be here tomorrow with my wireless mouse. I have a wireless mouse, but my other assistant didn't put the toggle inside. So what are you going to do? So the wireless mouse will be here tomorrow. Let's see what goodies she brings. And then she's going to drive me around. We got to go get a haircut. Goes up, comes down. Wick City, as I call it. We're in Wick City. The trend is still to the upside, so. By the way, if I was here by myself, I would have been out this trade already. In the smaller time frame, just moving sideways. Remember, I'm using copy trader times 5, so all the numbers are times 5.
Stop filled.
Out the trade. Out the trade. Out the trade. All right, trade number 3. And there's the violent move right there. I had a feeling. Whenever my feeling says to get out, I just get out. No way. That's it? $67? Love you, stop loss times 5. That loss was just $335. I was long loss. All right. I'm going to finish journaling, take a breather for 20, 30 minutes, and then take a trade, and I'll come back later. If a trade comes up, I will take it later. So have a good day, and I'll see you later. Maybe, and I'll do the breakdown towards the end of the episode. And again, maybe a discount on something. See you guys. Guys, I'm coming out right now. I know you were watching an episode or lesson, but I just want to let you know, free trading course, daytradeprofessor.com. You're broke, you got no money, you got nothing, but you just want to start it off? Day Trade Professor. Click down below, go in the description, and start the free course. It'll help you get along the way. See you in the next one. Let's go. All right, guys. So let's rock and roll. So I'm finished trading. The market just closed. It's 1 p.m. Market's done. And tell me down below, pause. You think I made it back or I lost more? Pause the video, answer, and then come back. Now that you're back, so yes, I made it back. Quick trades. I think I took 3 more trades. NQ. I'm back in the green, and we're locked in profits. Green week now. Boom. So I forgot to read yesterday the quote book, The Daily Wisdom of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So let's knock out. Okay, here. So let's go, and then we'll talk about it. After the death of your father, you should maintain social ties with his friends. This constitutes a good act and a courtesy on your part. So let's talk about that, right? Connections. In the world we live in, people don't, and I'm guilty of this too. I love isolation. I love being alone. I love being by myself. I never called anyone. I never text anyone. I just don't. It's not that I don't care. I can't explain it. I rather my peace of mind. I just don't think about being on the phone with people, right? But I remember when my father, he had 3 heart attacks. I remember when I used to go to the hospital. The first time he had it, I slept overnight at the hospital in New York. And his friends were coming and visiting. And I met some of them. I don't know all of them, but some of them were like, oh, you're the son. How you doing? The whole 9 yards. So we should. It's just a good habit of keeping connections and memories of your parent when they pass away in the future. I still have both of mine. God bless. So, boom. It keeps the memory alive. All right. Let's do the next one. Let's go. When a girl appeared before the Prophet, peace be upon him, he told her, when a girl comes of age, she should keep her body covered. You may, however, keep your face and hands uncovered. So this is some controversy that happens in the Muslim world. Not really the Muslim world, in the Western world, about covering up, right? Here's the thing. If you look at historical videos, go back to YouTube this. 1900s, Great Britain, old video. Just watch that. Late 1800s. There's a video of people, girls, women, little girls, covered up. They look like Mother Mary. Mother Mary covered up her hair. The thing is, why? For example, again, you could argue with this all day. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just having a conversation with you. So if you have an argument down below, and you say something out of pocket, you just get blocked. I'm not here to talk to a lot of you. Meaning a lot of you are not for me, so it works out in my favor. For example, me talking about this keeps a lot of evil people away that when they see righteousness, they're like, oh, hell no. You see what I'm doing here? See what I'm doing here? So back to the point. You want to cover, you want to protect precious. For example, if you had a treasure, would you tell anyone about it? Will you show it off on social media? Well, the low IQ individuals will. Hey, I'm balling out. Look at me. Let the low IQ, let the weak-minded do their thing. But for those that are my tribe, on my frequency, we don't tell people treasure. If you notice, you have no idea what I've worked, what I have behind the scenes. There's a reason for that. And I rather you believe I have nothing than you believe I have something. But then, unfortunately, wealth leaves clues, right? To be able to live and buy out an entire private resort for 3 months, that leaves some clues that that's not normal people behavior. So, point being, you keep something valuable. A woman, imagine your wife your partner, your spouse, you wouldn't want her walking out half naked. By the way, ladies, I'm not here to argue in the chat. My body, I don't care, man. I don't care. I'm just interpreting a quote out of the quote book, all right? That's all I'm doing. You want to treasure what's valuable, and we live in a sick society. Weirdos running around, evil people on social media. You don't want your partner to be influenced or evil eye from the wrong people. That's all. All right, so now I'm fasting. It's 12 o'clock. Is it 12 o'clock or is it 1 o'clock? It's 1 o'clock Eastern. So I'll see you later. I'm about to go take a nap. I'm fasting, and that's a wrap. May peace be upon you all. I'll see you. All right, guys. So I'm back. The market's closed. I took a little rest. It's 5:30 Eastern. I still have a few hours till I break my fast. So I was like, okay, I used the bathroom, and then I was just, doing my walk rounds. Like I just go in circles thinking about stuff. And now I'm understanding. So I took a few trades. And one of the things that I noticed is, which I get, but then I don't get, and I try my best to be good at it, and it's happened twice now, when I'm on camera, when I'm with you, screen recording, this computer, the other computer, the whole 9 yards. By the way, I'm not showing you what I have here. It has my multiple time frames, my charts, everything the way I want it. I'm not giving you that. This is just a 31-day series. It's not a 31-day professorship gives the full sauce. That's for my mentorship students. That's for people that are actually serious. Some of you have not bought a single book, but that's not the point. Forget that. So I'm breaking down what went right, what went wrong. The first trade, and I'm looking at it, I would have never taken that trade. The second trade, I would have never gone long. Yes, the overall trend was up, but it was hitting a very strong level of resistance, and I don't know why I went short. Sorry, I went long. Made 0 cents. 0 cents. And now I'm just journaling that to be better for Monday for you guys, or Sunday, depending on the setup. But, and I'm also looking at my stats. I can request a payout officially on Wednesday. I will show you all that on Wednesday when it happens, God willing. But yeah, what is Wednesday? July 9th. So episode 9. I've hit the threshold of $9,000. I'm not showing that right now, but you have to hit $9,000. I'm getting into trades, like I said, and I'm writing this down, that I wouldn't off camera. So what I want to do for Monday is try to pretend that, I don't know how that's going to work. Try to pretend that a camera is not here. I'm not screen recording. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know who I become on camera. It's like, I just want to be myself. And I know what it is. I'm rushing it because I see a timer here for the recording. I see a timer over there for the recording. And I'm like, I know you people have no patience. Most of you tune out after a couple of minutes. You're just tuned out and you leave. I get it. So it's all these factors involved. And when I'm by myself, that's why when you look at my stats, which I'll show you after I'm done, when I break my fast at the end of this video. By the way, I'll drop a little code for those that stayed with me. Use the code VLOG, VLOG. Get 30% off all the books. Okay? And maybe somewhere down the line, I'll drop a code to get a discount for September's mentorship class. Maybe take off, I don't know, $200. You got to find it somewhere in the episode. It could be anywhere in the episode. You can't fast forward, none of that. But forget that. But when I'm by myself, like when I'm done, I log in, trading on my phone. What is it? And I noticed that because I went back to my bedroom and I was just zoned out. I'm like, what do you do different? This is me. On camera, I'm like, all right, guys, I got to take a trade. We're going to take a trade. When I'm by myself on the phone, it's just me, right? There's nobody here. So what do I do? All right, let's get in. I'm in. Cool, I'm out. And I'm patiently waiting for the execution. So I'm not doing so well for the past 2 days on executing live for you. But you see the P&L after I hit refresh where it's not fake, it's real, it's not fake money. It's a funded account. I'm going to get that money after payout on Wednesday. Let's see if I take it. I don't know how this works. I just started all this from requests from all of you, mainly the mentorship students, keep requesting prop. And then people can't accuse it of being paper trading when it's not paper trading. So it works out for me both ways right there. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I hope you guys do this as well. Try to understand why you do the things you do wrong. Because some of my trades, they work out. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to share what I just shared it. So what am I saying? I'm not going to share all of it, but I shared it with you. So keep in mind, and you know what? I'm in the mood for it. You want a discount? $200 off the mentorship for September, October, November. November is the next one, right? September, October, November. Yeah, every other month. I do it 6 months out of the year. Use the code. I'll have to tell my team to create a code. You know what? People might not even know. Vlog. We'll just stick with it. VLOG. When you go to checkout, type in VLOG. Take $200 off the mentorship price. I'll see you in class. All right. So I'm going to continue doing this. I'll see you later. I'm going to work out an hour before fasting opens. And then I want to swim. I haven't swam in a few days because the time I go to break the fast, mosquitoes have taken over. So maybe we'll try to take a swim. So I'll see you. Let's go. You know what? I'm going to swim. So I'm going to work out. I'm not going to film the workout because I don't want to wear a shirt. So I'm not going to film that. I think that's inappropriate. So I'm not going to film the workout. But you know what time it is. Taking the line. Again, don't ask me why it wasn't taken out sooner. Let's just not cut our hands. I don't know why it wasn't taken out sooner. Don't ask me. I dealt with the uncomfortableness for far too long. And yeah, I want to be free. So I'm going to work out, not going to film it. Or maybe I can film it from a distance or something. And my editing team will hyperloop it or whatever the hell you call it. So we'll do that. And then swim. Swim. I've missed swimming. So we're going to do that. All right. Let's rock and roll. I'll see you. I'm interrupting your lesson right now to let you know, if you don't know, you want to get consistent. Well, listen, I wrote 3 books. I got one of them on me right now. How to just hit sell, consistently trading, how to be a consistent trader, and the Consistent Trader Journal Checklist. Everything you need. I've covered it already. Why are you wasting your time searching this, that, the third? You're already watching me right now. Might as well get the book. Click down in the description. Get them and go on your way of what? Consistency. See you in class. Let's go. Rock and roll. I've been inside all day, and now I think it's too many phones. 5:51. Inside all day. I traded, rested, traded, watched a couple of movies. Batman, the cartoons, some classics from the 2000s I never watched, I guess. Yeah, let's work out. Beautiful day as always. It's always a fantastic day. And let's do it. I'm going to swim and then work out so then I can dry up. Basically, what I want you to understand is you choose the life of your choosing. You choose suffering over everything else. If you think about it, think about what I mean by that. All right. Ponder on that. And then we're getting in the water. Let's go. Choose a reality you want to live. That's what I would say. Oh, that feels good. Choose a reality you want to live. That's what I would say. And do whatever it takes to live that reality and get that reality. That's the formula. That's the formula. I'll be back. You guys hang out. So back to what I was saying. Live the life you choose to live in a reality that you want to live. And you will do whatever it takes if you truly want it. I don't like noise. I don't like to be around too many people. It drives me crazy. Let me show you. There's another pool at the bottom of this pool. Yeah. My mentorship students will be here eventually, right? That's going to be not part of the series. That's going to be a different series after this series ends. That series should come out September. That filming will happen. You notice how you don't see a soul? You don't hear a soul? You don't hear neighbors? You don't hear chaos? Success leaves clues. I've always liked to be secluded from people. I've always liked my space. The birds are loud. I don't know if you can hear it. But I've always liked my peace of mind. And I value that over anything. And I would pay anything for that. You know, my biggest fear years ago was, like, I hate going places because people are smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, smoking cigars. The smell gives me a migraine. I can't stand it. And then my other concern is degeneracy. People drinking loud, screaming, degenerate music. I want to get to a place. I am at a place where I don't have to see or hear any of that. Let the society burn itself. Let society fill itself with its stomachs with degeneracy. I don't want to be around this. I don't care for it. My parents are coming. My family's coming to visit me in a few weeks. And they're going to see me chilling out, doing nothing. Reading, trading, you guys. And people say, don't you get lonely? Family asks me that. That's the only way I like to be. I have no drama. What drama? What problems? They don't exist. They don't exist. What's the biggest problem? I should have hit sell faster today. So bad. And I'm pissed because I was up and I lost, even though I'm still in the green. But, you know, your mindset, you had it, you lost, you know. I didn't even want to take that trade. I didn't even want, like, I woke up late. And I'm like, I don't need to. But I'm like, oh, I got to film 31-day vlog. I got to film. And I'm like, trust me. Trust me. If I didn't have to film, I wouldn't have done it. But then I know some of you are like, wait a second. This is your vlog. You control how it is. I know. But still, I wanted to show it. Don't ask me why. I'm going to go for a lap. You stay. You stay. Back to the point. Let's change the topic. Why does it always got to be about trading? Why does it have to be about other stuff? Why can't it be about other things? Why does it have to be about money? It's not about sports. No, I don't know anything about sports. LeBron? Kobe Bryant? I don't know. I don't know Kobe Bryant's stats. Let's talk about football. I don't know. I'm not a sports guy. I don't care about these things. Like, you have zero interest in society. Let's talk about a Netflix series. I don't know, man. All I watch on TV is superhero-related stuff. I love anything superhero-related and my childhood. Cartoons from my childhood or movies from my childhood. That's it, really. I like Tom Cruise movies. You know, his stuff is good. I like him. I don't care about his Scientology. That's his personal beliefs. I don't care. People make fun of the poor guy. He makes phenomenal movies. He's an actor. Who cares what his religion is? Like, some people get upset that I read the Quran on my lives, Tuesday, Fridays. Good. That's why I read them. To wipe out some of you. Like, I'm trying to wipe out as many degenerates as possible so they don't come near me. That's my goal, man. Corny one says, your students are coming. They're humans. They're my tribe. They're not going to come and smoke. They're not going to drink. They're not going to do degeneracy. They're not going to play degenerate music. None of that. My students are the best. So, boom. So that doesn't count. Before someone says that in the comment section, and then my family's coming over. They don't smoke, drink. They don't do degeneracy. Gambling. Sports gambling. Goddamn. You know, if you look at the founders of all the major religions, right? Prophet Abraham, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Moses, peace be upon him, all the guys, all of them. They all went away from humanity to find enlightenment. The Buddha left his palace as he was a prince. He left into the forest to find enlightenment. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, went to the caves. He escaped humanity. And I'm like, that's all I try to do. No one can disappoint me. What disappointments? There's nobody here. It's just me. I disappointed myself today. I didn't want to take that trade. I'm like thinking, I'm looking at it. What was that trade? And you know, if you go watch the recording, the commentary, prior to me doing it, I'm like, I wouldn't take this trade. What am I doing? So stupid. Self-reflection. So let's see next week. God willing. Wednesday is a payout. One of my students, Stuart, hit me up. I told him, I said, Wednesday is payout. As of now, I think I can cash out 9,000 in one account because I copy trade 5. But when I'm doing it on my phone by myself, I can't copy trade on the phone. So I just use one account. That one account is up to $9,000. $9,000, I believe. I don't want to be wrong. Roughly around there. I don't want to be wrong, but I believe so. So I could cash out by Wednesday. So let's say we make 1,000 Monday, 1,000 Tuesday, 1,000 Wednesday, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's cash out $12,000 on Wednesday. Get a payout. See how that works. I've never done this before. All this prop firm stuff is new to me. It's been around for a long time, many years. New to me. Why would I do it when I have my own money? But this is what all of you are doing. And my job as your mentor, as your protector, as your savior, saving you from the discords, saving you from the subscription services, saving you from the gamblers out there, I guess. Not all of you, because most of you will not afford my books. Most of you can't afford my classes. Most of you can't afford my presents, which is the best. Prices go up year to year, ladies and gentlemen, on everything. You thought the 5th edition was expensive? Wait till the other ones come out. And if you've been following along, I've been dropping Easter eggs to get discounts on things. So even cheaper. Flood the chat, by the way. Well, what other stuff should I talk about? By the way, this water has cenote water. That's the underground water in Mexico where I'm staying, in this city that I'm staying. I'm not going to say what city it is, but yeah, I don't like people to know my movements. I find it very strange that people openly post where they are, where they go, all that. Strange. The human race is a very weird species, I have to say. They're obsessed with people knowing all the details of their existence. All right, listen, I'm going to stay here. I don't want to keep talking to the camera, so I'm just going to zone out for a little bit and then work out afterwards, and then boom. I'll catch you maybe at the workout. I'll see you. We'll get a workout in right now. By the way, check out my little lizard friends. They be chilling. They came out of this ground. Look at them. There's a big one, medium one. Look at them. I love them. They eat the bad stuff. Anything that eats the bad stuff, you're my friend. You're my friend. All right, I'm going to put you at an angle. All right? Let's get the workout compilation going. Let's go. That was the workout. I had a little mini dip to cool down. So after this, I'm going to cook and then try to read, but the mosquitoes don't let you read out here. At this time anyway. The darker it gets, the more of them come out. So maybe we'll read inside. And yeah, I'm going to get my steps in. So I'll probably walk and get my steps in, but I'll probably wear my robe. That way I don't get demolished by the mosquitoes. All right, I'll see you at dinner. Let's go. I'm interrupting your class right now to let you know, and I know you know, if you've used my free course, you use my books, I got 3 of them, and it's still not enough and you feel like you want more, well, guess what? I got a mentorship program happening in New York in my classroom, small amount of students in a lecture hall setting where I go through precision what you need to do what? Buy and sell strategically. And if you don't want to come to New York, I yearly have international trips. You can join those. Get a mentor. Get everything figured out. I got a secret Instagram where I talk about deeper things that I don't talk publicly. I'll see you in my class. Let's go. All right. Dinner is ready. It's leftovers from yesterday. Supplements I don't like to waste. So it's the beef and eggs from yesterday. And then the watermelon juice per usual. Fast opens in 4 minutes. So what were we mainly talking about? We were talking about a few things in the topics. I know in the pool, I got the robe on, so I should have some protection from the mosquitoes. But one of the things that we should talk about is health, right? What have you achieved if you have achieved all the money in the world, but you've lost your health? And I'm sure you've heard this story many times, right? There's how many multimillionaires and billionaires sitting in a hospital bed right now, and they would happily sacrifice their finances to get, let me put the phone like this so I cannot get distracted. I need to know the time. You might not have the finances of a millionaire, multimillionaire. And if you do, God bless. But if you don't, and your health is out of whack, I got 2 more minutes before I head out. After I eat, I'm out. My God. And then we'll do the breakdown of trades. I'm trying to be normal here, but the bugs, man. What have you achieved if you don't have a health? Your health is not in order. What have you achieved? Nothing. What have you gained? Nothing. You've lost it all. Get your health in order, and then the finances. Get rid of the degeneracy in your life. A few more seconds left. Get the degeneracy out of your life, and then you might actually become a good trader. I want you to sit and think about that. Find your consistent trader. Find you make, let's say $20,000 a month, and you move to Thailand, you move to Indonesia, Beautiful countries, by the way. Thailand, oh my God. Indonesia, oh my God. Morocco, or whatever the freak. 734. Pause the story. Not bad. Still good from yesterday. You know what I've been craving? Pizza Hut. I love Pizza Hut. Love Pizza Hut. Their stuffed crust pizza. Ooh, I'm gonna have to actually check if they have that. My assistant comes tomorrow. Maybe we'll go out for dinner pizza. But back to what I was saying. What have you achieved? You make $20,000, $30,000 a month. Let's be conservative. Put the chat. How many of you would be happy with 10,000? What did you achieve? What was the point of achieving consistency in trading? Hopefully my assistant tomorrow, when she arrives, she'll be here for 2 months. Makes good stuff. She's awesome. Her name is Jenny. I'm going to leave you with this. Understand that your lifestyle bleeds into trading. Who you are as a person bleeds into trading. Keep that in mind. I'm going to finish eating this. I'll see you at the trade breakdown. Bye. All right, guys. So if you see down below, here's the breakdown for the week and today, July 4th, Friday. So let's look at the stats right here just for today, and then we'll do the overall week breakdown. We'll do this every week. So let's see. Right here, loss. As you saw, it took 3 trades with you guys in the morning. Each one was a loss. And then I sat back and I took on my own time, NQ, 3 trades. By the way, I didn't copy trades. I just used one account on my phone. First trade was 695. Second trade was 347. Third trade was 296. Got out of the hole and ended the day red. As you can see, we're up 5.6K on the week. 51% win rate. My 1.41 average win loss. 1.48. We're on the winning streak. Winning streak across the board. I go live with you guys. I lose. I do it by myself. I win. Total 24 trades, 29 trades, 7 trades. Insane. Let's look at some more stat data. So let's look at today. I did this last night. Of course, future market opened at 6 p.m. Up. I went down 608 and I was up 1,523. And then I ended the night at 1,331. And then I live traded with you guys and just down the hill, all the way negative 612. Took a breather, walked off the charts, gave it some time, relaxed, freed my mind, and said, okay, let's wait for a setup. And then took the setups, as you can see, broke even, $83. Next trade, up 431. Last trade, 727, and then the market closed. So win rate, 33%. Look how bad that win rate is. But I'm still up. Profit factor, 1.26. There's a theme here, I see. Profit factor matched. This profit factor was good. I want to be above 2. But as long as we're green, I am satisfied with that. And that's it. That's the breakdown for the week. We got 4 more weeks left. Let me see, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 more weeks left to the end of this vlog. This is the end of the week of trading. Tomorrow, Saturday, the futures market is closed, of course. Just activities. And that's it. That's the full breakdown of the week. I already went over it previously. I will try to be better next week and only take the A+ setup and not stand here and say, okay, I gotta record, I gotta do it for you guys. I will try my best to take quality setups as if I was by myself. One thing I'm proud of myself is, look at the losses, look at the wins. Look at the losses, look at the wins, especially this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, copy trade. Look at that, $67. Keep the losses small, winners big, right? Winners big, right here, as you can see. My average winner is 386. My average loss is 273. And that's a wrap. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. May peace be upon you all.